So during the Super Bowl, one of the most traditional things people look forward to is not just the commercials, which they had some good ones this year. They had some decent ones, but also mainly the trailers. Now nowadays, trailers, for movies or shows, you only get like a 30-second, 25-second, snippet of the trailer, and then they'll have the message or they'll have the wording at the end saying, "See the full trailer online right now." And there were some trailers that came out, and I have to admit they were pretty good. A lot of people already reacted to them. I'm not going to react to them, obviously, like I used to. Mainly because there's copyright going on, and I don't want to deal with copyright now. Right now, I should say. I don't want to deal with any copyright right now. Due to the fact that here on YouTube, apparently it's more vulnerable to false copyright allegations, which are not true. So anyway, long story short, I did see the trailers for, most of the movies and everything online afterwards. And I have to say, this is definitely going to be a year, for a movie comeback. It's like to me, when you hit, these fours, if you will, in every decade, these even years, in every decade, you're bound to get a good year of movies, a good year of entertainment, and I think that's what we're getting here with some of these films that had their trailers get released. First of all, let's talk about the one everybody's talking about, and that, of course, is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, that is the title. And I have to say, with the trailer, they did a tremendous job, in my opinion. Tremendous job. Showing how they're going to integrate Deadpool, into the MCU. And the way it's done is basically it takes what he did at the end of the second, Deadpool film, and that's how it's going to incorporate the TVA into the whole scenario. That's going to incorporate Deadpool into the MCU. Because at the end of the second Deadpool movie, he uses some kind of device. I can't think of its name right now, but he uses it to go back in time and save all his friends and even his love, from being killed. So he does this, and obviously, as we see here in the trailer, it gets the TVA's attention because, hey, you're messing with time. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to let things be as they are. So they bring him into the TVA, and they have this guy. It's not Owen Wilson, because apparently his character in Loki season 2 retired, to have his own life. But there is reports he might be making an appearance in, the movie itself. But anyway, it shows Deadpool, Wade Wilson, in the offices of the TVA, being shown around and basically being told that you are a unique individual, very special, unique individual. And they're playing off of the fact that, he's kind of a fourth wall break. He's a fourth wall breaking character, because he even, acknowledges that when the TVA shows up at his, at his door saying, hey, I'm not new to probing, but I can't say that for Disney, and everything. And he looks right into the camera saying, hey, probing's nothing new to me, but it is to Disney. And then, like I say, he looks into the camera. But anyway, he gets brought into the TVA office, gets shown around, being told he's unique, he's special, and that he has a chance to, actually be a hero, have a second chance, if you will, at a happy ending. Because that's kind of like the tagline throughout the trailers: everyone deserves a happy ending. And, you basically have, Wade Deadpool basically saying that, your cinematic universe is about to change in a big, big way. That he is the Messiah. He is Marvel genius. Kind of doing it in the tone that, Robert Downey Jr. did as Tony Stark, where he would say, I am Iron Man. He says, I am the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. And then you see him suit up and everything. And you can just look at the guy that who was talking to him, showing him around. The TVA guy. He has this look on his face like, okay, and everything. He has this look like, obviously he's realizing that, they're taking a chance on this guy because he is a fourth wall breaker and everything. But basically, he gets sent into the world of the MCU. He gets sent into the world of the MCU, and he seemingly is attacking TVA officers. I don't know why he's attacking them, what's going on, or whatever the case may be. But the trailer is really fun. It definitely shows you that they're not going to alternate anything, period. Even though 20th Century Fox, 20th Century Studios, as it's now known, is under the Disney license, they're not going to change anything. They're going to keep things as they are. Basically that this is going to be, the Deadpool character, the Deadpool movieverse, if you will, now integrated into the MCU, as you've known it before, prior to its MCU integration. So, the trailer's overall good. He's shooting, he's interacting with his environment. We see Pyro, it's the actual actor from X-Men 2, if you will, X-Men United. We see him in there. He's reprising his role. I don't know if it's a cameo or he's got a role in there. I don't know. Apparently, a lot of characters are going to have cameos in the MCU and even the X-Men films, maybe. And it ends basically with Deadpool, on the ground. You see this comic, and this is one thing that some people, that Chris of 3C Films pointed out. You see this comic, on the left of him, and it's a Secret Wars comic with Dr. Doom on the cover. And then you see like a soda can or something like next to it that has the Hulk on it. So they're basically Easter egging you right there that, this is going to probably be, that will probably be, going into the Secret Wars arc very soon. And Deadpool is going to kind of help lead that way. Anyway, he's lying on the ground and you see this silhouette of this figure standing over him. And he's like, help me up, you ape. And all of a sudden you hear this, and he's like, no, actually, I'm okay. Thank you very much. And then that's how the trailer ends. And what you see is Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, from the backside, wearing the iconic yellow and blue Wolverine outfit. So obviously, the Wolverine in the MCU is going to be what we see, what we're going to see in the animated '97 revamp, continuation, if you will, of the original early '90s to mid '90s cartoon. Or early to late 90s cartoon, if you will. It's going to be that Wolverine, yellow outfit and everything. So that's going to be pretty cool. So overall, I thought the trailer was great. Obviously, they're going to do a full trailer down the line. I would assume by CinemaCon we're going to get a full trailer, and that'll be nice to see. The other trailer they showed was Twisters. I thought that was good. Apparently, this is a quasi sequel, sequel / reboot, if you will, kind of sequel-ish reboot. Kind of has the same premise, similar premise as the first Twister. Obviously, they could put more budget into this one, so it looks really good. The difference, though, is they have these censored things. Now, in the first film, these censored things. They were going to launch into the tornado, into the epicenter of the tornado, is to help show them how a tornado works, how it operates. Here, these things that are very similar in style are going to be launched to try to help destroy a tornado, basically take it out before it makes causes any damage. So. Overall, I think the trailer looks really good. Like I said, there are elements, that are taken from the first one, but it's got a unique concept of instead of studying how a tornado operates with these things, these sensors, they're going to try to disperse it. They're going to try to destroy it. So I like that. And then we had Wicked, which is based off the musical, which is based off the book, which is kind of, a story told from the witch's perspective, the Wicked Witch, the West, and Gilda, the Good Witch, and for the trailer itself, it was shown on television. It was shown on television as well as it was shown online. And Ariana Grande, easy for me to say, Ariana Grande, she's going to be playing Gilda. Can't think of the other girl right now who's going to be playing the Wicked Witch, or the girl that's going to be the Wicked Witch. But it looks really good. It's got Jeff Goldblum in there as the wizard. And obviously it takes place, he's doing the Wizard of Oz. And what's crazy, what's gotten a lot of people excited is they're actually going to be book accurate with the slippers. That instead of ruby slippers like we saw in the original MGM film, instead they're going to be the traditional silver, diamond silver slippers, if you will. But anyway, it looks fine. It looks good. Universal's behind it and everything, and so the CGI and all that's going to look really good. And it looks like it's going to be a good holiday film. There's no doubt. And it's not coming out till Thanksgiving, so what we got was just like a small snippet, if you will, of what's to come. And I got a feeling come San Diego Comic-Con is when we're going to get the full trailer, like the first full-on trailer of what Wicked is going to be like. So definitely a film to put on your bucket list to watch this year on the big screen, maybe even in IMAX. And I got a feeling that's what a lot of these films are going to be that I just mentioned. They're also going to be definitely promoted to be seen in IMAX when they get released. But anyway, though, guys, that's just my thoughts on the trailers. Again, I didn't want to show any footage. I don't want to deal with copyright and all that. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on them. Let me know what your thoughts are on the trailers. What did you think of each of them? Which ones are you looking forward to the most this year? And until next time, I will talk to y'all later.